Happy Saturday to everybody.
Hola.
We are having some jamba. We made some jamba this afternoon because we don't have one. We have one at BU. Is that where it is?
Oh, you're right. There is one there.
But cash only and the school's closed, and who really wants to go down there?
Not us.
And that's the only one, right?
I've never been to another one.
Yeah. So we had to make it at home. Megan made these most delicious smoothies with so many yummy things in it. Clementine juice.
Papaya. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, banana.
All of the things.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. Today, we have a special guest.
Woo woo.
Come here. Come here, special guest.
Up.
Come here. What? Look at you right here. We can't turn too much. Look. Look. It's a dog, guys.
His name is
Duncan. Dunkachino.
Dunk
Dunktastic. Dunklicious. He's here with us this weekend. Oh, look. So sweet. Oh, look. I'm not wearing a bra. So that's sweet that now you just showed everybody that I was not wearing the bra. He's here with us this weekend. I was supposed to be at his house, Meg.
Yes,
Which you know, and turns out his house just does not have internet, does not have cable,
Yeah.
and does not have food.
No.
It was cold. I was cold. I turned the heater up a little bit. The roommate turned it off in the night.
So
that was not
just made
a go.
more sense because we miss each other so much too.
We miss each other. I missed, the 21st century.
Yeah.
So it was great. It ended up being just fine. She came, swooped us up, saved us from despair, brought us home. And so we're here. Today we went to this Bear Cove. Now, you may think that means bear like grizzly bear. Does not. It means naked. That's how it's spelled. I found that out today on the trash can. B-A-R-E. We went there. That's in Hingham, which is real far away. So we went there. We took the little dogs. It was a great time. They had a great time. Did you notice anything while we were there? Do you feel it was a pretty standard trip for you? You always take your dog great places.
Yeah. I did notice that people reacted very differently to Dunk versus to Henry.
Right.
And I get it, right? Because Henry's like little and fluffy and white. And Dunk is large and in charge and black.
Right. That's important that she just said that to you guys. Also, one dog is white, one dog is black. Also, one dog is Bichon Poodle. Bichon Poodle. Bichon Poodle. That wasn't even planned. I fucked that up so good.
Yeah, all those things.
What is he?
He's a Bichon Poodle mix.
Right. The other one
known as a Bichon Poo or a Poochon.
She's had many more years of practice saying those things. That's what the one is. Then this one is Mutt-tastic.
Master Flash.
He's got...
Well, I think he has some pit in him.
We think he has some pit in him. That's all you need to know.
Lab.
That's all you need to know. What we learned about dogism. Now, I don't know, I'm not a dog owner. You are, but you have such a gentle dog that I don't know if you've ever experienced dogism in your life.
To be honest with you, I think maybe I have, but not realized it.
Oh, tell me.
People come up to Henry.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, he's so cute and fluffy. He must be nice. He must want me to touch him. He must be my best new friend.
Like white privilege.
A little, yeah, actually a lot like that.
Wow. This is important because we were noticing Duncan's so young. He was about a year and a half or so. He barks. He has a really deep bark, but he's really just saying, hey guys, what up, homie?
Yeah.
And he's not vicious. He doesn't bite other dogs. He doesn't fight other dogs. He barks to let them know, what up, I'm coming.
What up?
And Then when he gets there, he's fine. And he, like, just says hi. He would charge up to one group and then just stand there next to them. Like, hey, guys, I'm here for the party.
Yeah, he just wants to
It's
say
not like
hi.
he does anything, but the ferocious bark was making people freak out. One lady, oh, better put him on the leash. Little comment. The lady at the Millennium place. Mm-hmm. And I just started saying, this is dogism. Because if this dog didn't have a little bit of pit in him, and if he wasn't black, you would not be treating him this way. Now, we can't actually test it, because we can't take the pit out of him, and we can't change his color. So, we're not sure about that. But if you guys have had experience with any dogism, I'd like to know about it. Because now I think it's a real thing. And I think that dog privilege and dogism is real. And I think that dog owners... I'm going to say something judgmental.
Well, please, by all means.
I think you dog owners act nicer than you really are. I think dog owners judge cat people because they're like, oh, cat people, like homely people, whatever. You don't have to like cats. I don't fucking care. I'm not emotionally attached. But dog owners make themselves sound like they're just the friendliest people, and they go to parks and they meet other dog owners, and you can't trust cat people, but you can trust dog people. Some of these dog people are just assholes. They do not let their dogs say hello. They do, and I think everyone's just a jerk is really the point.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, like, you see memes on the internet all the time about, oh, dog people are, don't trust him if he doesn't have a dog. Like, date a guy with a dog, and, like, lots of doggy.
Yeah.
Dogs definitely have the upper hand. They are much more active. They're very, very fun and friendly. I'm not saying anything about the animal. I'm just talking about the owners. Dog people are judgmental fucks because this little sweet Dunkachino was just traipsing through. Dunkachino kind of reminds me of, did you ever read Of Mice and Men?
Well,
now, okay.
I know that it was assigned for me to read in English, Of Mice and Men. I think that might have been the year that I...
Didn't read?
Well, there was one year in high school where I skipped English because it was first period. I skipped it with my friend every morning. And it was totally okay as long as we showed up for the last 5 minutes of class with a Starbucks for the teacher.
I would have been that teacher.
So, I don't think I ever read it.
Okay. Well, it's the quote that's on my arm. But there's a character named Lenny. Mm-hmm. And he's tall, a little slower than the huge. Mm-hmm. And he bounces the mice. Yes. Like, I mean, Lenny is a real character. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like Dunkachino's a little bit like Lenny. Like a bull in a china shop. Like... He's sweet and fun, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
That's basically what Dunkachino is.
And we love him for it. But just because his bark is a little outrageous doesn't mean you need to act like he's eating your toddler.
No.
So stop with the dogism.
But I did enjoy the park.
It was so fun.
I felt like it was a little bit of foreshadowing for you and I in like 10 years when we have toddlers.
Well, in 10 years when we have toddlers, first of all, I'm going to wear makeup.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, because I'm not wearing makeup. I haven't worn makeup since I got him.
I haven't worn makeup in a number of days.
And I didn't even put my contacts in. There's dog hair everywhere.
So we're just saying that today we were like, what?
Stay-at-home moms.
Yeah.
Stay-at-home moms do not wear makeup. They don't even wear bras. They're always complaining they didn't have time for a shower.
That's true, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And I'm just like, I'm sick of you people fucking complaining. You had a human. And then here I am, don't even have a fucking human, can't get my life together.
No.
What is going on?
I don't know.
So then I'm thinking, well, if I was a stay-at-home mom, first of all, it's hard enough to get him out, need to pee all the time. It's expensive to, like, buy him. You know, those antlers you bought him yesterday were like $100,000 million each. Mm-hmm. He eats antlers. So this is what I'm thinking. If I was a stay-at-home mom, I would want a job that afforded me time and more control over my schedule. Because then I could do some work here while he's napping, some work, whatever. Like, imagine if Dunkachino was the human that I had.
Right.
Then
that
I'm thinking,
right. If you named your kid Dunkachino.
I would name it Dunkachino for sure. And then I would try to see if Dunkin' Donuts would give me a lifetime discount because I named my kid after their product. But... then I was thinking, well, no wonder these stay-at-home moms get into these Ponzi schemes so easily.
No, you have to tell me more about that because I don't I don't know any stay-at-home moms with Ponzi schemes.
Okay, there are some Ponzi schemes that these stay-at-home moms get into. Do you know those body wraps where, like, it's like some saran wrap, but it's magic wrap, and you, like, put it on yourself,
I've seen some
and you
ads
get
on
skinny,
the
like, in 4 days?
Yeah, do they work?
Well, the company's called It Works, and it's owned by a Christian, so I'm going to let you decide.
So it must work, because God said so?
God said so. God thinks we're all fat. Which is kind of ironic, because God also owns Chick-fil-A.
Oh, does he?
And In-N-Out.
I ate there once.
Did God do a good recipe?
I don't remember. I just remember thinking, like, this is some chicken. I mean, like, Wings Over Brookline, I don't think is owned by God, but it basically should be.
Wings Over Brookline is the reason we're alive. Mm-hmm. And that's delicious. Also, Cheesecake Factory.
Did you say that God owned In-N-Out?
Mm-hmm. So, In-N-Out, on the bottom of their cups,
yeah,
there's Bible verses written.
Oh, I never went there.
And Christians feel better about having a soda from there because they put a verse on their cup. So it must mean that everyone's operating with integrity. So, on the irony of this being, I'm just saying, is if I was a stay-at-home mom and I wanted to have this, they call it financial freedom, like, to do this. Now, I don't know about, I have a lot of, I don't even want to say friends, just people that I judge on the internet that are doing that beach body thing too.
I heard about that.
I don't know if you have anybody, but I have a couple friends that I went to Bible school with. People. Okay, that are doing it. And really what you do is just for like 30 minutes a day, you watch a video in your living room. Okay. And then you get on social media, which has been provided by people with actual jobs, right? That go to jobs. Social media is ran by people in offices.
Right.
And then you use the hard work they've put into creating the Tur, the book, and the Gram to run this free coaching. Now, I'm going to start life coaching because I do not want to do any Ponzi schemes. I don't want to sign up and get, like, do you realize this is why they're called pyramid schemes? Because they literally in their advertising, Megan, they're like, get 3 people under you, and then those 3 people need to each have 3 people. Like, that's a pyramid. If you people don't think this is a pyramid scheme, then you're not even reading your own company's marketing.
Oh my, so these people who, like, do beach body or body wraps or those nail covers.
Jamberry. Yeah. It's like some stickers.
Yeah, some stickers for your nails.
Yeah.
So basically what you're telling me is that they like to put out on social media that they are so proud of themselves because they work for themselves.
They seriously think they're self-employed.
Okay, so they think that yeah, so, but really what you're telling me is there's, like, a lot of people above them who... Yeah, okay.
They're actually the bottom of the pyramid, but the person at the top who actually created the company owns them and gives them the cut. I'm sorry, if you're buying a product from a warehouse in bulk to resell it,
yes,
you're not self-employed. Okay, if you were crocheting on your couch and had an Etsy account and you sold enough crochet things to clothe the nation, that would be self-employed.
So I have a question. What are you going to do as a stay-at-home mother?
Well, first of all, I'm still looking at stripping. I think that it works with my schedule because if I have a father for my children, then he'll be home at nights and I can go over there to the stripping. Also, some stripping is open like in the mornings. Like they have like brunch. Sometimes when we drive by the stripping, I see like, oh, steak and eggs buffet. I've seen a lot of strip clubs that have some buffet stuff. I could work the buffet. Now, typically I know they put the amateurs and the girls that aren't so great at it at the buffets. But what I'm thinking is if it fits in my schedule, that could be the best time for me anyway. Drop the kids off at the little daycare. Head over to the stripping. If that doesn't work, I'm also thinking I could write a book. You know, because I have 3 college degrees. And I'm not depending on saran-wrapped humans to pay my bills. There's just like a lot of options that I would explore as a stay-at-home mom. Because as a stay-at-home mom for Adrian, I already have 3 college degrees. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
My aspirations weren't to stay at home. You know?
Yeah.
You are far less judgmental. You are much more open-minded than I am. That's why I speak it. I don't want people to think that when I go off on these judgmental rants that you should Twitter hate her. Pretty much just hate me. If you see this on YouTube and you hate me, write at the bottom. You know that there's one late night show where they read hateful things that people said to celebrities. That. I'm just sad that I'm not famous enough to have hateful things. Like, I want a stay-at-home mom to be at home, like, with her hair up dirty from 4 days of not taking a shower. And I want her like, Adrian, you're such a judgmental bitch. You don't know what it's like to have a human. One day when you do it. And I want to be able to read it on the next vlog, or whatever.
That'd be really good.
So I'm hoping that this will entice you guys to either A, agree with me.
Yes.
B, not agree.
Yes.
C, hate what I'm saying so much that you comment about it to me. I would love it. I would so love it.
I think basically what you're saying is you're feeling like we're putting a lot out there. Okay?
What? Yeah.
You are putting a lot out there on all our vlogs. Mm-hmm. And you're just asking for some people to
be honest about how they feel.
Hey, we like it. Hey, we don't. Hey, this really, I connected. You know.
I didn't connect. I'm better than you because I know my uterus works.
Let me explain why body wraps have changed my life.
I want that person to comment. I fucking hate that person. Now, I would give much more credit to the stay-at-home mom who's like, Adrian, I'm just as feminist as you are. This was my choice. This is what I do. Like, I would love that person much more and have a conversation with that person much more over the person who's like, telling women they're fat and selling them waist trainers. Because that's another one. Mm-hmm. Selling modern day corsets that squish your internal organs, which is, like, history. Like, these women, do they not read books and know what corsets did to women?
No, they don't read books.
It's like, it stressed me out so bad. I get emotionally stressed out about it.
I understand that. But I think what you need to remember is that people either follow what the Kardashians are doing on the Insta, or they're following what the teen moms are doing on the Insta.
Okay.
Because those two groups exclusively have done every Ponzi scheme imaginable. And they've advertised it like, this is going to change your world.
What, flat tummy tea?
Yeah.
If I see someone else holding up a stupid-ass bag of tea, flat tummy tea? First of all, no one knows any science.
Thing, no, okay, I'm gonna be the opposing view for you, okay?
Do it.
I think that maybe we're coming off too harsh. Only because we've never tried any of these things. We look at them and we go, what the fuck? And then we don't ever do them. Mm-hmm. So, my thing is, if people who watch this do body wraps, do flat tummy tea, waist trainers, beach body, anything, and they want to send us a free trial.
We would put the saran wrap around our bodies and
we would make a vlog. Skinnier. We would 100% buy into it.
Okay.
We would give them a shout out.
Okay.
And we would maybe they could prove us wrong. Don't you think?
Okay. It hurt when I just said okay. Yeah, like, it physically hurt from the depths of my soul. I think that
you can have some growth too also.
Well, I'm good with growth. I think that I want to be a better human. Yeah. That's what I'm in it for.
Right.
I'm in it for that.
Yep.
Okay. Make us better humans. Enjoy your day. Do not be a dogist.
Yeah.
And, get yourself some Jamba today. If you have a Jamba nearby, it's refreshing.
Put it in a mason jar.
And put it in a mason jar. Shout outs to Magpie! Woo! Feliz Navidad.